Welcome to PDAC 2023. My name is Julian DeRosie from the IIF. I'm here joined today by Brodie. Hi Brodie, how are you doing?
Yeah, good Julian. Good to see you. Good to see all the people here too. Yeah.
Well, for sure, this is a great PDAC. I mean, a lot of people, commodities prices are soaring, everyone's very happy. So Brodie, can you first present yourself? You, the company you're working for.
Yeah, so my background, I'm a geologist. I've been working in the industry for 15 years, and really my expertise is finding and developing mines, gold mines. And that's what Tocvan is looking to do. We've got 2 quality assets in Sonora, Mexico. These are gold, silver projects that we're developing. Our Pilar project is quite advanced, and we're moving that towards a bulk sample now, and then into permitting to mine it. And our Picacho project, we just drilled on for the first time and discovered a new zone there. So exciting times.
Well, exciting for sure. So basically, gold in Mexico, proven district. Which district exactly? And who are your neighbors?
Yeah, so we're in Sonora, which is an established mining jurisdiction. It's really a tier 1 jurisdiction when you're looking to develop, and that's because it's got great infrastructure, road access, great people there that can help develop these projects. And we've got excellent neighbors. We've got Fresnillo's right next to our Picacho project. There's a producing mine, San Francisco, 18 kilometers away from that project as well, run by Magna Gold. We've got Argonaut next to us, Minera Alamos next to us, Cisco.
So a lot of the big boys are around you guys. So it
yes.
seems like a great place to make a discovery.
It is. This is a good place to be exploring and looking for new potential.
And then let's go back to what you were saying. So basically 2 properties, 2 flagship properties, one that is in an advanced exploration stage, one that is early stage. So let's talk first about the advanced exploration. What did you accomplish in the past few months of this property, and what's going to happen also within the next year or so on this property?
Yeah, so the advanced project, we've been drilling on for the last 2 years and hitting some of the best results in that jurisdiction, which we're really proud of. But for that project, it's about moving it towards development. So bulk sample is going to show us that we can recover the gold and then lead us towards permitting for a mine on that site. So that's a big step for us there. And so people can expect that to be a big driver and the catalyst for us. But in between, we'll be doing a lot of drilling. There's lots of new area we want to explore. And so we'll be driving the market with a lot of news flow there. Okay,
so bulk sample, metallurgic tests, recovery, all of those are going to be coming. You're going to then you're going to be able to obviously have a more precise idea of potential revenues and so on, what the economics can look like. And then do you currently have a PEA? Are you working towards a PEA? Where are you exactly?
Yeah, we're working towards that right now. And the reason we haven't done one yet is that we keep finding new things at Pilar. So we don't want to constrain ourselves.
Which is a good problem, but also the difficult one to solve.
Exactly. So, there's a lot more exploration we want to do first to show what is the upward potential that we have before we, kind of cap ourselves with the PEA. Yep. So that's what we want to do. But in the meantime, we can move towards permitting. That's fine because of it's so easy to do, relatively in Mexico, that it's a logical next step for us.
That's really good to hear. So basically, permitting, then PEA phase, everything's going great. What would be the optimal time frame you could see production from this asset? Yeah,
optimal, we could have that permit back in Q3, Q4 of 2024.
Okay.
And, if the market's there and we can raise the capital to build the facility, we'd probably jump on that as quick as possible. So, to build that type of facility, expect, 3 to 6 months to get that done. So, there's definitely potential late 2024.
So reasonable time frame, 3 to 5 years, about that plus minus.
Absolutely, yeah. And I think there's potential in a good market with the financing to speed that up. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, obviously, then that creates a lot of promises for investors. So let's agree on 3 years for now. But for sure, people that are interested, possible investor, will be following the story, will be keeping updated. Sure. I mean, I'm always talking about optimal time, but it's difficult because mining is a cyclical business. We never know what's happened. Yeah. You might make another discovery hole and then put everything on hold and then see if other economics are not better. So hard to predict. What one thing is sure, it's really reassuring when you have that path in front of you, when you see an end, when you see a possible way to production. I mean, shareholders, we all know it's very accretive once we go into production, once the cash flow starts generating, and then this cash flow can obviously help for a second property, which you guys already have. So let's jump into this one. Where exactly are you in that property?
Yeah, so we drilled it for the first time at the end of last year. We put those results out in January and February. And, basically we discovered a new zone of mineralization right at surface. It's an excellent start for us, but we've got over 6 kilometers of trend that we want to explore there. Picacho is exciting because it looks very similar to what the San Francisco mine that exists today looks like 30 years ago. And so we've got a lot that we want to do there. So it's a nice balance between the two projects and a lot of upside for our shareholders as we make new discoveries in a strong gold market. We can really
and then if you're talking about balance, it's balancing energy but also balancing money.
Yeah.
Where do you stand on the money side? What's your cash position right now?
We are always very mindful of how we utilize funds. So we raise what we need for the time. We've got a family fund that supports us and we'll be there until June of 2024 at least. We just raised $600,000 in addition. A good portion of that will go towards our bulk sample and making sure that gets done on time. But we've always raised capital as we need it, and trying to raise it at higher levels each time. That's our goal.
And then all of those raises, they resulted in what type of share structure? Can you discuss a bit? Outstanding shares and so on.
I'm very proud of our share structure. We've been around nearly 4 years. We've got 38 million shares issued, all out. We're looking at just over 50 million shares. A lot of those are warrants that are priced above $1.20. So there's a lot of room in between where we're trading now and that. So there's a lot of potential, great share structure. It just means, our shareholders are going to, get a win as we continue to grow.
Absolutely. There are possible multipliers in that story for sure. And we didn't touch that, but do you guys have a reserve on your most advanced property right now?
We don't, no. And again, it goes back to we keep finding new things. So until we kind of learn what that outer extent is, we'll just keep drilling and keep building that out and then look to put out a reserve on it. Yeah.
Well, this sounds like an exciting story. So for everyone who watched, everyone who liked it, what they heard, and they wanted to get more news, follow the newsletter, being updated, how can they do that? How can they reach you?
Yeah, there's lots of ways. You can go on our website, tocvan.com, sign up to be on our news distribution list. You can go on social media, Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook. We are constantly posting on those avenues as well. So keep in touch. It's going to be an exciting year for us. Yeah.
Right. Well, this is great to hear. We wish you the best of luck. Obviously, more discovery holes, advancing the project, great metallurgy. We wish you good result, good recovery. And thank you very much for your time, Brodie. That was amazing.
No, thank you. Yeah.
Thank you.